I've had a cup of coffee, added a little bit of spice. Quite a visual learner, and also I can't forget about the highlighters. We've had a bit of an upgrade. Like, I just feel like I'm so close to the end. Oh my god, I should not have had that alcoholic drink. I don't really have any real excuse. My writing life is pretty much non-existent. Good afternoon, everyone. So, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Chloe and I am a writer and musician here on YouTube, and welcome back to, or welcome to, a new writing vlog. We are starting the February writing vlog. If you can't tell, I'm like super hyper. I've had a cup of coffee and I haven't had coffee in a really long time because of my whole pregnancy and abortion, because of my whole like pregnancy situation and the aftermath and the abortion. But it is the 8th of February, it is Tuesday, and it's about 10 past 1. As you can see. Yeah, you can definitely tell I've had a cup of coffee, and it's been a long time since, because I'm literally like buzzing and I'm feeling like super motivated. It is now February. It has been a while since I've actually done, like, I actually wouldn't say it has been that long, but it's been a long time since I've had a consistent schedule with like writing and my whole routine with it, and I really want that to change this month. So that is something that I'm going to be working on. It is a Tuesday, which is actually a little bit abnormal for me because last month I only ever did Saturdays, but this month I would like to do Tuesdays and Saturdays, and then at some point I want to add a little bit of spice. At some point I want to get up to 3 days a week, and I kind of want that to be my routine writing wise, and I just kind of want to shift my routine entirely because I really want my work schedule to change, because what I have been doing for the last 6 months just doesn't work for me anymore, and that will change, fingers crossed, hopefully, and I'll actually be till trained as well. I'm gonna go grab another glass of water in a minute. My main goal for February is going to be to finish reading Story Genius, and I'm hoping that my 2 to 3 times a week will help me with that. And that's obviously, you know, another goal as well, like writing wise, to get back into a consistent schedule with it. Yeah, I'm not going to do a recap of January because I'll just leave a link to the whole January writing vlog. I really didn't do a lot. Like I said, it was mainly Saturdays that I did do any writing stuff, apart from the last Saturday, but I just really wasn't feeling it. So at this point, yes, I am only looking forward to like the future, and because I'm just like, there's no point in like doing a January recap because I'm just like, I don't want to look back. I want to look forward and make progress, because being completely honest, I'm just sick of my life at the moment. I'm sick of the same old, which is why I want to change like my whole routine with work and everything like that, and writing as well. Like, I just really want to get back into it because I miss it, and I watch a lot of writing vlogs on YouTube at the moment, and I'm just like, damn, I want to do that. I want to get back into it because I deeply miss it. And so because of that, my sort of YouTube schedule is not going to change, but things are going to look a bit different around here. I'm hopefully going to try and do more writing stuff, more like writing vlogs, maybe even experiments. And so I think that's pretty much everything on like the writing front. Oh, and the other thing I was going to say, yeah, because I'm trying to focus more on like writing, yeah, just there's going to be a lot more writing content. I'm just going to try to be a bit more relaxed with YouTube and everything like that, and I'm going to try to stay ahead with all of my editing as well and all of my videos. I want to be like at least a week ahead. Okay, so a bit of a reading update because I want to start doing them in these vlogs as well. From my last writing vlog, or actually just January in general, I did finish reading Two Kinds of Us by Sarah Sutton and I loved it. I still have yet to do like a review of it because I just keep forgetting, I keep putting off. Oh, and the other thing, I actually wrote a song about it. I was just so like inspired by the book and I was just like, you know, I had a lot of emotions about it, and so I wrote a song about it. Maybe I will share that at some point. But then I moved on to reading We Just Clicked by Annabelle. I'm a big fan of Annabelle and her books. And so I think I'm about halfway through this. Can't actually remember how many pages are in this. 373. And I'm on page 176, or chapter 16. And I would say I'm actually doing pretty well with reading at the moment because I'm reading like for an hour at night because I'm just like so into it. That's why I'm already like halfway through, because I'm just loving it. I'm enjoying it, and I'm reading like 2 to 3 chapters, which is pretty good going for me because I would usually just read the one and put the book down every night, but at the moment it's 2 to 3, and that's including like the Instagram thingies in this book because it's Instagram based. I am now going to fill up my water. You can see what I mean about buzzing. I've got my book Story Genius and I'm gonna crack on.
Slide down the rooftop, slide down the rooftop. It's too late, too late, too late, too late. You'd have to rebuild me from the ground up, from the ground up. There's always something, and I can try to change, but you want something else. Why cut off your wings? You could change the world and I'd still be a mess. It's too late, too late, too late, too late. Slide down the rooftop, slide down the rooftop. It's too late, too late, too late, too late. You'd have to rebuild me from the ground up, from the ground up. You wanna tear down these walls, and I know you can do anything, but it's too late, too late, too late, too late. Slide down the rooftop, slide down the rooftop. Slide down the rooftop, slide down the rooftop. Yeah. tomorrow. You know I might admit I wanted you to stay.
So it is now about 2:10 and I am on my 3rd glass of water. I just did half an hour and I read chapter 11 of Story Genius and I'm just really happy with my progress. I did actually fail to mention something, so I have decided that I'm going to reward myself for when I finish reading Story Genius. And so the way I'm actually going to reward myself is that once I have like fully read it, I can buy a book, and specifically Can't Catch My Breath by Sarah Sutton, because I read Two Kinds of Us in January obviously and bloody loved it, and so I'm like, now I have to read Can't Catch My Breath. But I am obviously really trying to get back into writing, and so I thought that, you know, if I finish reading Story Genius, whenever I finish reading it, I can buy Can't Catch My Breath. Obviously, like, my deadline is by the end of this month, but because I'm really excited about Can't Catch My Breath, I might finish it sooner. I actually kind of need to like write it down. Maybe I'll do like a reward system for each task that I need to do for writing. So maybe I'll buy a book like every single task that I complete, and that way my bookshelf won't get too overloaded. And because of that, I'm like actually wanting to do more like writing sessions. Because I was even thinking, you know, I might actually do 3 sessions this week. Obviously I'm gonna have a session on Saturday and I've done a session today, but I might do like a session on Friday, or like maybe 2 sessions on Saturday. I don't know. I do really want to do 3 sessions this week, and so it like I pick up the pace of reading Story Genius, which means I'll get to buy Can't Catch My Breath faster. And my phone is ringing. As I was saying, I might actually do 3 sessions this week instead of just the 2 because I'm just excited, but then that will kind of take away from my time that I would usually play on Sims, because I've been enjoying that. Sims 4 as well. So it honestly depends on what I prefer. If I just want to play on Sims, or if like I really want to buy Can't Catch My Breath, and so I just read Story Genius for like another 30 minutes. Like, I'm just really excited about this, and I definitely think that cup of coffee this morning really helped me to get into that mindset. Also the fact that I'm just like, you know, I'm just so sick of just chugging my way through life in the passenger seat, and I'm like taking the driver's seat. Now, I don't actually know what I'm talking about because almost 2:20 and I need to go and have lunch before work this evening. Good evening everyone. So it is now Sunday the 13th of February and it is currently about 7:10 in the evening. Yes, obviously. I am about to sit down and get some like book work done. Well, I am sat down. I'm about to get started on some book work. I'm still doing my research as per usual. I feel a bit out of practice with this actually. I haven't vlogged in like a week, but like I've been doing for the past several months. I am literally just going to be reading through Story Genius today. I would really like to finish it this month. By the end of this month. I don't know if that's going to happen because we are like halfway through already. So I need my Story Genius book. I need to move my keyboard. Server frame, along his back. When he calls your name, it all fades to black. Don't mind my frog impression. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm on page 195. Out of 267, so I really don't have that much left to go with this. I'm also going to need my trusty tabs. You can tell I'm quite a colourful person, clearly, like quite a visual learner, definitely. And also I can't forget about the highlighters. We've had a bit of an upgrade. I now have technically a new pen pot, but also a mug that I love so much that I got for my 18th birthday, and unfortunately it got put in the dishwasher and came out with a chip on it, which you really can't tell because it's white. But yeah, it got a chip in it. Really not happy about it because I bloody love this mug, so I'm not drinking out of it anymore, and I've just got pens in here, which actually kind of excites me because I'm a bit of a pen lover. Like, I love my pens, I love all things stationery, we all know this. I've got everything that I need for this evening's session. I really don't know how long I'm going to go for. Probably just read like a chapter or something, and then maybe on Tuesday I try and get in another session. Like, I'm trying to up the amount of sessions that I do in a week. I just really want to be able to like actually write again and not do all of this whole like before and after malarkey. Not that it's stupid or anything, it's just tedious, and I just like want to actually be able to like physically type again, like physically write again a first draft. So that is what I'm working towards. And you know, I love writing, I miss writing, I just really want to get back into it, and I just really need to get back into a habit of doing it as often as I can, and I just can't like carry on like this. I've got to make a change. I've got to make a lot of changes in my life, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like this one is the one I can take most action on at the moment. And no, I didn't actually do anything yesterday. I have said before that Saturdays are usually the days where I will do like sit down and do some book work or book research at the moment anyway. I didn't do anything yesterday because by the time it got to the evening, all I wanted to do was play The Sims, and that is like usually the time when I would do my book work. So I didn't end up doing anything yesterday because I didn't have any motivation. I need to keep reminding myself that action comes before motivation. I just need to like just do it today. Do need to crack on with writing, but quickly, a reading update. I have read so much in the past week. You can probably tell. Can't remember the last time I did a reading update, but I'm now on page 297 out of 373. Ooh, I only have 100 more pages to go. Less than 100 pages. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm really hoping to like finish reading this in the next week so I can move on to a new book.
Let me preach in my world. Oh, how it goes. Say something, anything. Do something. Don't let me stand on this land and be ashamed. Guilty of blame, I too carry shame. The sun is always there if we care to care. Oh, 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 like the wind is deep within. We all have our sins. Now say something. Anything. Oh, 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 do something. Anything. Anything. Come on, say something. Do something. Anything. The smallest thing of your silence better climb higher, educate away. I am all my degrees, my masters. Hey, look at me, I am somebody. It's what I've learned at carbon dioxide. My conclusion is that it's all a lie.
Good evening, everyone. So it is now Saturday the 19th of February and it is currently almost 9:10. And again, it's been a whole week since I've done any book work, and I tried to get better at it. Progress is just slow, and I've told myself that once I'm done reading Story Genius, I can actually buy Can't Catch My Breath by Sarah Sutton. So I really do need to finish that because I do really want to buy it at the end of this month. I want to have Story Genius finished by the end of the month, like the first sort of read through. You might be able to tell I feel a bit woozy, a bit out of it, and that's because I had the tiniest bit of alcohol and I feel like I'm on a ship in a storm. I'm just so dizzy. I just feel super strange. Probably not the best idea to have had a drink before doing writing work. But yeah, that's the whole point of picking up the camera. Yes, I'm gonna get some book work done. I'm gonna read some more of Story Genius. But first, you probably can't even tell, my bed's a mess, and I want to have a bit of a clear up first. Because I guess in a way, it's just kind of like a writing ritual. Like tidying up and like lighting a candle and whatnot. Getting myself prepped. So it's going to be another 10 minutes before I actually sit down and do anything. Sit my butt down and do some research. Then next week, I really want to be able to do 2 or 3 days of like book work, because I just really want to like get it over and done with. Like I just feel like I'm so close to the end, but I'm not at the end yet. And then I think once I've read it through the first time, obviously like I said, I'm going to buy Can't Catch My Breath by Sarah Sutton, and then I think in sort of February, no, oh my god, it's February is this month, and then in March I am going to do another read through of Story Genius, and that time it will be me starting to figure out my book and everything like that, and starting to put everything in Story Genius into practice, which is scary. Also, got a few spots here. I've been getting a bit spotty the past few days in like my chin area, so my hormonal area, and it's making me so happy because I feel like my body is like finally getting back to normal. First, reading update. I finally finished reading We Just Clicked by Annabelle. Even though I enjoyed it, I just feel like I hyped it up a bit too much, and so it was a bit underwhelming because I had hyped it up so much. I am now on Love and Lockdown by Chloe James, and I'm on chapter 3. I'm on chapter 3 now. I'm on page 43 out of 403, and I'm hoping I'm going to finish this by the end of March. I have just been reading a lot lately, and I feel like there's another thing I was going to talk about. I feel like I'm not prioritising writing as much as I want to be. I'm prioritising YouTube over everything, work, my actual work, my job, and YouTube over everything else. And so they both take up a lot of time. Admittedly, like with YouTube, it takes up a lot of time. It's a lot of time and effort because editing is a very sort of like heavy loaded task. It just takes a long time. It takes a lot of concentration as well. I just feel like I'm not prioritizing the right things at the moment. I've just kind of been like so unhappy with my life and the way things are going. I'm not even prioritizing sleep. The most that I'll get at night is 7 hours of sleep, which for me, yeah, it's okay, but it's not like the best quality sleep. I'm just in a place in my life right now where I just really don't know what I'm doing, but things are gonna start to change and will start changing, and I'm hoping that my whole writing routine will change as well. I just feel like I've been stuck in a rut and I'm now just trying to wriggle my way out of it. I'm now gonna get myself ready for this research session. I've got my highlighters, which funnily enough you can't see, they're right here, and also my tabs. Oh my god, I should not have had that alcoholic drink. Anyway, let's get on with it.
Come back tomorrow. You know it's not enough that I can make you laugh. Why try to borrow even more time, time you never have? It's too late, too late, too late, too late. Slide down the rooftop, slide down the rooftop. It's too late, too late, too late, too late. You'd have to rebuild me from the ground up, from the ground up. There's always something, and I can try to change, but you want something else. Why cut off your wings? You could change the world and I'd still be a mess. It's too late, too late, too late, too late. Slide down the rooftop. Slide down the rooftop. It's too late, too late, too late, too late. You'd have to rebuild me from the ground up. From the ground up. It's too late, too late, too late, too late. Slide down the rooftop. Slide down the rooftop. Slide down the rooftop. Slide down the rooftop. Come back tomorrow. You know I might admit I wanted you to stay.
Good afternoon, everyone. So it is now actually Friday the 4th of March and it's currently about 25 to 2. It's been a while since I've vlogged anything for this vlog, and it's also been a while since I've actually done any writing. Let me just check my writing tracker. Writing session tracker, is it even open? It is not. And so the last time I actually did anything was on the 19th of February. It's been like half a month since I've actually done anything. To be honest, I don't really have any real excuse apart from the fact that I've just been going through like a lot of like mental health things, a lot of physical health things as well, because I think I was saying at some point in this vlog that I was experiencing like severe dizziness. And luckily that has quite stopped now because, well, it was quite random when I was getting it. And I've been to the doctors since because I had actually told my mum about it and she said it either sounded like vertigo or an inner ear infection. And unfortunately for me, vertigo actually runs in the family apparently, which is what my mum had told me the week before last or something like that. So my writing life is pretty much non-existent, but I do really want that to change. It sucks that I feel like I've just been slugging through this whole thing, but it's not been easy, like writing, and to be honest I just don't have a routine with it. But actually something I should mention is that recently my sort of schedule and routine has slightly shifted because I'm now finally like going to bed at like 10ish, half 10, and getting to sleep between like 12 and 1 at night, and then I'm waking up at like 8 AM. So I'm doing pretty well with starting to change everything. So far I've changed my sleep pattern and I just need to be consistent with that now. But in terms of writing this month, it's just been a complete flop like every other month, I feel like, at the moment. And it has been that way for like the past 9 months. And I do really want to change that. And so I've actually kind of made a decision to take a break from all of this for a couple of months. Also, my camera is actually dying on me. It will no longer let me like do time lapses. I've had this camera for a few years now, so you would think that yeah, it would be on its last legs. Yes, I have made the decision that I will be taking a break from YouTube for a couple of months to actually focus on writing, and I hope that by doing that, that will get me back into a routine. Basically, I've got a coffee talk that will be going up next Saturday, or like depending on when you watch this, Saturday the... oh, I just realised my calendar is still on February. That video, that coffee talk, will be going up on March, the 12th of March, and that'll just explain everything in that, why I'm taking this break. I'm just, you know, I'm going back to my roots, going back to the basics to just build back up from that. It's a bit like a house, really. It's kind of like the house is just a little bit cracked, a bit messed up. It's like it's been built the wrong way, and so I'm just going back to the foundations and reworking those to build the house back up the right way, if that makes any sense. I really hope it does, but that's what's going to happen, and in that time I will definitely be getting some writing done, but I'm obviously not sure what's going to happen vlogging wise. We'll just have to see. But if I don't do a vlog, I know that there will be some sort of like writing break wrap up, or like, because I'm taking a couple of months off, what I might do is like an April wrap up and then May wrap up, kind of just depending on when I return, like wrap up for all of my writing and everything like that. And maybe I will do like a couple of like vloggy bits, just depending on how my camera works and what my camera will do. Either way, there will definitely be a writing update when I return, whether that's in vlog form or like a sit down video. It honestly just depends on what I can do. Also when I get a new camera, because that's basically what I need to start saving up for. That's the other thing, like my work schedule is also going to change to, you know, save up for all of this bloody stuff that I gotta pay for, you know. And then to finish off this vlog, because I've been doing like reading updates, haven't I, throughout this whole vlog, I am still reading Love in Lockdown by Chloe James. So far I'm actually really enjoying it. I've like read a lot of it already. What page am I on? I'm on page 319, or chapter 29 out of 403. So there are 403 pages in here, and I'm on page 319. You definitely can't see that. Chapter 29. Not sure how many chapters are in here actually. Chapter 37. So chapter 29 out of 37. But yes, I think that is actually everything for this vlog. But yes, that coffee talk will be out on Saturday the 12th of March. I'm gonna leave this vlog here. I'm so sorry. I feel like I've barely done anything in this vlog, as well as all of the other ones in the past 9 months, but it's just the way it is at the moment. Like I said, it will change. So I'm going to leave this vlog here. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe down below and ding the bell to be notified for every single time I upload. All of my social media links will be in the description down below, and hopefully I'm going to be doing more writing updates over on Instagram, so go ahead and check me out over there. I'm just at Chloe J Elizabeth, but that will also be linked down in the description, like I said. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video, which will be the last one for a couple of months. Bye!